Yeah, the latest this morning is that those who have been evacuated are still not being allowed back into their homes. We're right outside of the De Anza Springs Resort. You can see there is now a CHP unit out here with the road closure signs. De Anza Spring Resort is about 2 miles, a little less than 2 miles up the road here. In fact, we were allowed access not that long ago. We drove into the De Anza Springs Resort area to see what it looks like. Here is that video. Let's roll it because one of the first things we saw was the pink fire retardant on the hillside near the resort. CAL FIRE and assisting fire agencies have ramped up their operation once again this morning as they enter day 2 of this firefight. The McCain fire, which continues to burn close to this mobile home community, is still going on. The flames are no longer visible from here, but firefighters are now using it as a staging area for their operation. This fire, we understand, has charred at least 1,000 acres since it started yesterday afternoon. That's the latest from CAL FIRE. Several air tankers that are flying fire suppression missions are resuming this hour. Helicopters are going to be used even more so once again in this air attack. On the ground, firefighters are trying to dig a containment line around the fire to keep it from spreading anymore. I've been speaking with people who are waiting to get back into their homes. Some of them told me they tried sleeping in their cars overnight. Here's how that went.
We laid in our vehicles overnight. That's about it. But yeah, when the sun was going down, you could still, it was just black clouds at that point. So I'm glad to see no black clouds this morning. Crazy, that's all I can say. It was crazy, driving 90 miles an hour to get here just to run in and grab pets. There were times on the freeway coming up here that you couldn't see the taillights in front of you because the smoke was so bad. It was really, really kind of hard. But yeah, the woman that had been parked behind me, she had 2 dogs with her, and it's like she's been here all night. We kind of like parked next to each other, so we had safety in numbers.
So the De Anza Springs Resort is still under an evacuation order. The captain with the CAL FIRE with Public Information Department tells me that they are going to be assessing and going to see if maybe there's a possibility that they can escort some folks back into their property, at least to get some belongings. But right now, again, the fire is still going. It's still a little too close for comfort, if you will, according to fire crews. Fire crews are using the area for staging right now. The fire is only 5% contained, which means, according to CAL FIRE, there's still a ways to go for fire crews to build that fire line. They did get some help overnight with the conditions. You know, the temperature dropped, the wind calmed down, but this morning we're already starting to feel the heat. We know it's going to heat up. We know that's going to be part of the challenge here for firefighters. In terms of the wind, though, right now no wind, and that is a good thing, but it's really difficult to predict what the wind is going to do or how it's going to develop in this area, because as you know, and our Chrissy Russo knows even more so, the topography out here will really dictate that. Right now this fire is burning in really tough, rough terrain, hard to get to terrain, and there's a lot of canyons out there. So sometimes these fires build their own weather system. It's certainly something that firefighters are monitoring for you. We'll keep an eye on things throughout the day, guys, but that is the very latest here from outside of the De Anza Spring Resort. We'll send things back to you.
All right, Liz, thank you for that update. Meantime, the